Back. I want to talk about another really requested thing. Someone asked me this the other day too, so I'm like, all right, why not just make a video on it? But the question was, what is the actual reality of owning a multi seven figure brand, clothing brand specifically? Because this specific person was trying to start a clothing brand and just wanted to pick my brain a little, and it was a good question, like the actual reality of it. It's not something too many people talk about. It's something that these brand owners and obviously like the streetwear owners, obviously for to build your personal, and I'm a victim of this too, of just only showing the perks or the good side, which is social media in general, but no one really shows or talks about the actual real in-depth reality of it, and such at such a big scale. Like obviously at six figures, you make 200K in a month, you make like 200K or 500K in a year. That's different than, like seven figures, like hitting the millions. And there's different levels to it, and I really want to talk about the actual reality of it, what goes on, and even my mental state during like the slow times, during the good times, during like every aspect. Even when I was making like 400K, 300K in a year, which I've only owned the brand for 2 years. So I guess last year it was more so building foundation. So it was nonstop grinding. That was the life. Like everything, even to this day, everything evolves around my brand. There's not one day I've went without it for the last 2-3 years, not thinking about this brand. But it was like the real hustle. Like I was just on my laptop. I was on ChatGPT. I was making creatives like ads, optimizing my website, all that type of stuff, non-stop for a year straight. And I guess everyone has a point in life in their business or whatever they're doing where you have to do that. You have to build these things. You have to do these type of things. But that's what it was on a day-to-day basis then. Really now, which is what that person wanted to know about, is more in the mental factor. It's more mental in the head. Like right now I've hired a whole team for all the low priority tasks, the things that at scale you as a CEO should not be doing. So I have a team to handle customer support, logistics, fulfillment, and then a team. What else do I have a team for? My bad. It's a little. Oh yeah, and ads to make creatives and whatnot. The marketing and all that stuff is already set in stone. I've already handled that, and I love doing that stuff. So I do the ad launches and my whole ad structure, the website optimizations. I do have a coder and a website guy that I hire when I need him. But more so like right now it's like more of a mental game. Like if you guys didn't know, my brand page is banned. An actual competitor, another brand owner in the same space, the same everything, is just like, yeah, like let's get him gone. I guess when you're doing something at a big scale, you're obviously gonna run into issues. It is what it is. So in this current state, right now it's all mental. I can't scale. I can't like scale past what I'm already hitting because my brand page is down. Mentally wise, when it first hit, it was fucked. Like that was the main engine of the brand. Same with everyone's brand, it's Instagram. Like that's where you run your ads and stuff. And it was a big mental hit. Like it was like I had to go through a whole like identity shift and not tie any type of connection to the Instagram page. Like I have to. It basically made me open up and realize, if you want to hit the scale that you want to hit, like if you want to hit this millions a month at that scale, you cannot only rely on just an Instagram page to be your main source of sales and your main source of social proof and trust. So that's why I started my personal brand. I've built something huge, and my focus more so before the brand account was banned, it was obviously scaling the business. I'm going all in on this shit, and I wasn't even thinking like, oh my god, I should document it. I should talk about this exact thing, the things that I'm going through. Because people obviously did want to know, just like this kid. But it really made me open up to take my personal brand more serious, to start documenting and talking about the things I've been through, and things like that. So it was a big mental state, and it kind of gave me time to breathe because I was always thinking systems, like it was non-stop, just how can we scale, how can we grow, how can we be more successful, what do I need to do? And now it gave me some clarity because, well, the brand's like stopped, like I can't really do anything until the account's back in terms of like scaling heavy and stuff like that. It gave me clarity into finalizing my systems, finalizing what I need to get done, like every aspect of the business. How can I scale? Mostly logistics and systems, and I'm talking about training my VAs, starting up affiliate market systems, dialing down on my fulfillment because that is the most important thing in a brand, especially a clothing brand. Fulfillment, having stock in your warehouses, having fast shipping, number one. Without that, you will never, ever see consistent 100K months, let alone 7-figure months. Like, never. I promise you that. So I'm dialing down on that because I want to go, like, I want to go crazy. Like, I'm talking about crazy. But it was a big mental hit, and now I'm chilling. Like, I'm good. It is what it is. I know what I got to do. I already have a plan laid out. The plan is good. We have clarity. We know what we got going on. So that on a day-to-day basis is kind of crazy. It was something different. Like I never had my account banned before. I started ads on my personal page and just made it work. And it's not too bad now since I have a team and I have systems built and I have foundations. It's really only overseeing like my team members, overseeing the people I hired, overseeing my ads on a day-to-day basis, make sure everything's running smooth, making sure orders are going well, figuring out any small problems like barcodes for the warehouse or bulk orders, keeping on top of all the manufacturers and samples being made. It's nothing too crazy. Like honestly, like 3-4 hours of work a day, and then the rest is I could be just like fucking around and like having fun, but I'm always thinking about the brand. I'm always thinking about it. I got it literally tatted on me, and 8 other customers have this exact tattoo on them as well, which is crazy to me. That's a whole nother story. But usually late at night, I'm probably thinking of like creative ideas, editing pictures, making like edits and ad creatives and reels and stuff like that, because that's what I love doing. I don't mind doing it. It's like it helps my brain. It makes me stay creative, and it's something for the brand, and also designing and stuff. But that's not even work. Like that stuff is so fun. Like I could do that all day. I can't lie. But that's really what it is on a day-to-day basis in terms of the work I have to do. Now, there's a lot of aspects that go into a business. There's money management, there's taxes, there's money allocation, there's all that type of stuff, and those are a big part. Like money management is a very big one. I've always been good with my money. I've only just made my first like relatively big purchase, but I just got an M4 comp, and we're gonna get it this week. That's like my first relatively big purchase, and that's after 2 years. That's after millions of dollars coming in and out my account. And most people would see the money and spend it and stuff, but my thought process was always, if I take money away from this brand, I'm just robbing it of its ability to grow. Like the more you spend on this consumer shit and on buying nice things and all that stuff, the more you rob your brand. You could have put that money into inventory, had faster shipping, be able to get more customers. You could have put it into ad spend, put it into samples. Like for example, like let me show you right here. This sample right here, this is unreleased, but this sample cost me 1.2K to make, just this sample. But like the quality's good too. You can't even lie. Like that shit is tough. But like that, for example, and many more other items. Like these are like high quality items, things that you can invest in, and just it takes your brand, like your brand aesthetic, your brand, like how people perceive your brand from this to like here. Just investing in good samples, good manufacturers, getting like everything done like that or you could just spend it on, buying like a chain like this. But I did this out of, like something that I wanted to earn, and it it shows the brand off. So it's not like just something random like a bust down AP or something like that. And yeah, so money allocation is a big one. I was always good with it, and I always wanted to reinvest into the brand, so I never had issues in that. But that's a very big thing that you have to worry about on a day-to-day basis. Watch your spending, like watch all that stuff, because I know there was a point in time, actually I still do this, but like we shit out money sometimes. Like we just spend money on the dumbest things sometimes, and it's not bad, but when you put it into retrospect, like I don't know the total. I don't even want to know the total. I just know I gotta work on it. And if you see the total amount of money spent on food, Uber Eats, I don't even know. Like the last time I cooked was a year ago. I don't even remember the last time I cooked. If you put that into retrospect and you see the money, like you could, like I said, you could have just invested that. You could even put it into another investment, into a property, a down for a property, or into stocks or some type of investment. But that's always very important. And also in this business game, you're gonna have good months, you're gonna have low months, and you need money saved, because I've been there. Recently too, I've been there, and without the money, without the shit I had saved up, I would have been fucked. I would have had to take a loan. I would have had to do something. So you're always gonna have like high times, good capital, good revenue, good profits coming in. And then those low times, you gotta be ready for them. You have to have stuff saved up just in case you owe your manufacturers, you owe your Amex bill, your ad account bill, your Shopify bill, your warehouse bill, your monthly subscriptions and apps. Like all of these things you have to account for, and you have to be ready to be able to put money up when the times are low and keep moving forward without any stress. The biggest thing is, like, you have no clarity. If you're always worried about money, you can't go to sleep at night. There's no clarity. You're thinking in a money mindset, like, oh, I need money. I need to make money. I need to make money fast. You're not gonna grow with that type of mindset. You need to be in like flow state. You need to have clarity in your head. You need to remember like why you started this, and that's when the money flows. So that's what I like doing on a day-to-day basis, is always remembering why I started this. Because the thing is, when I was broke, like, I look back and I remember like how this even came a thing, like how I'm able to just work on my brand, like work on my dream as a living now. And I did it out of passion. Like, I didn't mind working, I didn't mind designing, I didn't care. I just wanted to do it out of passion. I love clothes. And that's when the money started coming in. It wasn't, there was a time where I was so focused on money and money driven. Money was coming in, but it was not coming in like the times when I didn't care about the outcome and I was just working on my dream and stuff. That's when the money pours in. So every day I make sure that, my mindset is in that state, and I'm ready to, move forward and make decisions as a proper CEO with clarity and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's like, I just want to talk about it. That's really what it is. And you have to, I would say mindset is the most important part, besides the financial situations and making sure you're always ready for, the low times, and besides, actually putting in the work. Nothing matters without your mindset and clarity. And the big one is when you start owning a business that's bringing in good numbers, big numbers, you're the decision maker. You have people under you that are relying on you, that you're supplying their living, you're paying them every month. You have to make proper decisions in terms of what the next steps are for your business, what manufacturers you got to go with, or what decisions you got to do in terms of sizing, or like offers, or how to increase customer lifetime value, customer trust, how to make customers come back. All those things go into the success of your brand, and you have to just make decisions with clarity. Make decisions like an actual CEO, not half-assed, not I don't know if it'll work, but let's do it. Like, you have to be confident, and that those type of decisions are what's gonna take your brand like to literally the next level. So that's it. I really just wanted to hop on, give you a quick talk about it, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one.